This is the kind of development that makes global oil markets extremely nervous. Military commanders alert and world capitals quietly preparing for a shockwave because the location we are talking about is not an ordinary water. It is Strait of Hormuz, the planet's most dangerous energy corridor, a narrow stretch where a huge portion of the world's oil passes every single day. If this artery is blocked, the world feels it within hours. Fuel prices will jump, markets will tremble, and supply chain will panic. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, the temperature over here it is already rising. The moment that triggered attention, US warships are moving closer to Iranian water, not drifting, not patrolling casually, they are positioning. When advanced destroyers and carrier escorts enter a choke point like Hormuz, it is not routine, it is a strategy. It is signaling, and Iran has responded, but not in a way that many have actually expected. No dramatic missile launch here, no deafening explosions. Instead, silence, speed, and shadow. Then enters the ghost boats. Imagine scanning the ocean with the most advanced radar system money can buy, and still missing what is coming. Low on the water, fast, hard to detect. These are Iran's so-called ghost boats, officially linked to Zulfiqar class, small, aggressive attack craft engineered for one purpose: challenge larger, more powerful navies. Now, at first glance, they don't look intimidating. No towering deck, no massive missile batteries, but that is exactly the point, right? They are built to be underestimated. But you know why they are so hard to stop? Because traditional warships are designed to fight other large vessels, right? Clear target, visible threats. Ghost boats flip that logic. Some ride extremely low, reducing radar signature. Some are designed to quick the attack run. Many can actually maneuver sharply in the shadow waters, and they can appear suddenly and then disappear just as fast. Now imagine not one but dozens of them approaching from different directions. This is called swarm warfare. Now this is called swarm warfare. And for billion-dollar destroyers, it creates a tactical nightmare because you cannot focus on one threat when 20 are racing towards you. The strait, the perfect ambush zone. Look at the geography. At its northwest, the Strait of Hormuz is only 33 kilometers wide? Shipping lanes are even tighter. There is limited room to maneuver for large warship. Now, for large warships, it can be very difficult to turn. But for small attack ships, it is ideal terrain. Think of it as a difference between a heavyweight boxer in a narrow alley versus a group of fast street fighters who know every corner. Size suddenly becomes less important than the ability. So the question is this Iran firing the first shot? Well, not necessarily with bullets, but in military strategy, the first shot is sometimes psychological. By deploying ghost-style vessels near the advancing warships, Iran is signaling a message. Well, we may not watch your size, but we can challenge your safety. Now, this is deterrence through uncertainty. Make the opponent extremely nervous, force them to calculate the risk, and slow their advance because hesitation can be as powerful as firepower. Then there is asymmetric warfare, that is Iran's signature playbook. Iran understands something very clearly. Matching the US ship for ship is nearly impossible for them. So instead of competing systematically, well, it competes smartly. This approach is known as asymmetric warfare. Fight differently, exploit geography, use surprise. Win not by strength alone, but by strategy. Ghost boats fits perfectly in this doctrine. Cheap as compared to the destroyer, fast to produce, dangerous in number. A classic case of low cost versus high consequences. In the end, here's why the world should pay attention, because this is not just US-Iran story. Nearly one-fifth of global oil, it flows through the Hormuz. Any disruption over here can trigger instant spike in crude prices, higher petrol cost worldwide, shipping insurance, chaos, market volatility here, and even countries who are thousands of kilometers away would feel the shock, including energy import nations, including fast growing economies, including everyday consumers. Yes, even the price you pay at the pump is connected to waters like these.